Kansas to try to get the big fella McCormick involved here early.
6 to shoot. Cunningham. Skip pass, Likely from the corner. Going to have to put it up.
Where they'd like the possession to end with Likely in the corner. Doesn't shoot a lot of threes. Only about 11 on the. This is a money game tonight, Mark. All the scouts, I guarantee you, at home watching, and perhaps in this arena, a lot of potential NBA guys on the floor.
The lob for McCormick comes down. A second opportunity, loses it, and out comes Cunningham. Abaji, another 3.
That was a very winnable game, and he liked keeping others involved early. It'll be a different story tonight. Hitting up more shots, scoring more buckets for the Kansas Jayhawks.
Likely swings. Abaji feeding McCormick, who's pushed out by Moncrief. Catch and shoot, but
people in their development, especially during these tough times we live. One of the better coaches in the country.
So the 2 wins he has against Kansas, those both came in 2000. 5 to shoot. That's a 3 from Garrett. He's KU's best defender. He's on Cunningham, scoring down low for Kansas.
Well, a little bit of light dream shake, if you will, his own version of it. This young man is really good as any in the conference in the block from that range.
Abaji couldn't finish at the rim. A chance for the Cowboys to take the lead, and that's a quick 3 on the threes tonight. I mentioned that, Lance, because when he hits 3 or more threes in a game for Kansas, the Jayhawks have not lost. They're 5th footer.
Well, that's a big basket by Wilson, given that he's struggled a little bit against Oklahoma in terms of getting into the game. So getting baskets early for him and getting rid of
3 shots tonight. Kansas, their 3rd turnover. Cunningham again, open. Left side for Marcus Garrett. Cunningham spins.
Any adjustments, whether that's trapping him to get the bit, you've got to throw different looks at this man.
A junior transfer, 1st-year player for Kansas, Brad Foster. Here's Brad Foster.
Himself can get his starters back on the floor. That goes for Bryce Thompson, amongst others who come off the bench for Kansas.
And Coach Self told us there's a chance Bryce Thompson could play tonight. We haven't for Oklahoma State, and Cunningham has scored 12 of Oklahoma State's last 13 points. Cut to the basket. Abaji can't finish it. Here's a drive. Cunningham throws it back.
They try to fall on that turnover. Cade and Likely. Likely's got to come to really went after him in recruiting.
Oh, nice cut
right in front of him.
It's interesting to watch the switching here tonight. Cunningham.
They had the floor balance.
Here's a drive. Thompson. Rebound Moncrief. Cunningham. Back in
and finding open people. Kansas is going to have to figure out how to stop this momentum with the fast break.
This for Likely. Their repost. And McCormick, the baseline jumper off the mark. Cunningham. We'll round up on Thursday, and then Iowa State, Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State still in that zone.
14-footer off to the right from Wilson. Kansas playing Abaji with 2 fouls. Oh, goes right over the rim. Harris for Brown. Good Kansas ball movement. Wilson
play, especially with their point guard skills and or ability to put it on the floor.
There's a catch and shoot 3, Jalen Wilson. Here's the drive.
Straight away. They're rolling right now. And so they've got Kansas on their heels because of the zone defense. Oklahoma State is really about their stars, and it speaks to Coach Boynton's point about saying that Cade would get a lot more than 3 shots tonight, unlike the Kansas State game. Cade Cunningham, they too have a target on their back, because everybody wants to show how good a player they are when this guy's on the floor. Cade Cunningham.
Go. Cunningham able to retrieve it. So we're inside the hand with 14.
They come out in a zone. That's an example of moving Cade around.
Looking to get the final shot of the half. Cunningham with 3.
And as you see pressuring Oklahoma State's best player in Cade Cunningham, let's see where this goes here in the second half, Mark. Kansas adjusts to that here in this first half. Or second half, I'm sorry.
Though Lance, being more the aggressor, the most fast break points Kansas has allowed in a game this year is 28 to Gonzaga. Floor, and Anderson has 12 points.
Well, the only thing that Oklahoma State's not running on is makes. Misses and turnovers, they're running right back.
McCormick dribbles out of the double team. And
State.
Kansas foul was on Jalen Wilson. He has 2, joining Abaji and Garrett with 2 fouls. Moncrief did pick up his turn it over.
Well, Kansas has given Oklahoma State a taste of their own medicine with some zone. Oh, Walker's got to finish that. That was an easy putback.
3. Abaji, who's 3.
Really, the only consistent success they've had is when they can get it to McCormick, and that hasn't been easy of late.
Defensive help down low.
Yeah, it won't show up in the box score, but Boone did a great job of pushing McCormick.
Oklahoma State has missed their last 5 from the field, but Kansas really hasn't been able to take great advantage of that to trim this lead. They'll try to get it down.
1 dribble.
Been a good shooting night for Oklahoma State. They're 50%, 51% from. Wilson trying to get.
Walker, Boone, Bryce Williams have all been exceptional tonight.
There's something else to get to know Cade Cunningham. You know who his roommate is on the Oklahoma State campus? It's Rondell Walker. And a rebound that time for his roommate Cunningham, his 6th. Cade pulls up.
Could have done better here as they vacated this pick and roll and the ball screens anytime they face this zone. Their consistent remedy is McCormick. And he too has been as special as Cade all night long.
Rebound from McCormick, who's close to a double-double after his 8th rebound.
And when he's on the floor, he's got to impact the game, not only by production, but by not making mistakes. Cunningham, you heard that in his presser. And his players know how good of a player and team Oklahoma State is.
Back-to-back trips down the floor for Aruna to score for Kansas. They get a 10-point game, but quick. Well, it's the first time for a single-digit lead, by the way, since it was 37-20.
Well, that's a critical foul because from here, Oklahoma State goes into the bonus.
Possession game if they can find some points here. Still plenty of time. Over 5 minutes to go in Stillwater. Defender.
Coach Self's saying that he's going to go through the big fella late in ball game situations. Layup without fouling. Great out of bounds possession in the right man's hands.
Cunningham 15
possession there defensively by Kansas because Oklahoma State has had a mismatch that they couldn't exploit.
McCormick sets the screen. Wilson looking for McCormick. Pushed out by Cunningham. Faces up, gets in the lane.
Ball goes into McCormick. He'll likely come up and set this screen and then dive.
Cunningham Saves it. Up ahead. Walker.
Young man right there. Mr. Cunningham.
6-0 run for OSU. They're up 3. Now it's Kansas under the gun. Abaji. 3. Garrett.
Line as well. And then if the shot does get late, you have to ask, do you foul before they take the shot, get the shot off? You don't want to give them 3.
Abaji short with the 3, puts up another.